Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here. Giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and viva la raza.
Órale. Órale. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab shouts to all the junkies out there. Now, my boy Pablo's supposed to be jumping on. I guess he's running a minute or two late, but I'll tag him in once he gets in here, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. So, you know, some very exciting news that I heard today. Okay. Um, and that is that the WWE is looking to bring back Chris Masters. Yes, the masterpiece. That's what I'm talking about, man. Now, is it going to happen or not? I don't know. But at least there's talks about it. Man, if you guys don't know, I interviewed Chris Masters on here not that long ago. And I was like, man, they need to bring you back at least for a Royal Rumble appearance. And maybe that's all they may be thinking about. Maybe they just get him in the Royal Rumble match, have him be in there a few minutes, and then eliminate him. That could be it. But nonetheless, when I heard that news today, I was elated. I was, man. So hopefully, we can see my boy, Mr. Chris Masters, um, make an appearance in the WWE, even if it's just for the Royal Rumble match. If they bring him back full time or whatever, hey, more power to him. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But I'm just excited for him because I interviewed him. He seemed like a really, really good dude. We talked about it a little bit, and he's starting to get up there in age, man. So, but I'm very happy for him, at least for this, at least in the sense that they're at least talking about it. Let me go ahead and let me tag in my tag team partner from the LA Times, one Mr. Pablo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's
What's
going on,
up?
homie?
Chilling, man. Ready to do this.
It seems like it's been a long time. I almost want to bump Peaches and Herb right now. Reunited.
Órale. Hey,
Seems like it's been a
with
long.
Sonny's picture.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Kamala on
Yeah,
your little
dude.
emoticon there, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pablo, I was just saying, just real quick. I interviewed the masterpiece Chris Masters just
Yes.
not too long ago, and I
Right.
just got word today that they're looking on bringing him back
To where?
to WWE.
Oh, that would be dope.
Now, like I was saying, it could just be just for the Royal Rumble, but nonetheless, anything, man. I just think it's badass, man.
Yeah, it could spark his career to a whole nother run, bro. You
Yeah,
never know, man. I'm sure the guy's still in shape.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
man, that's pretty cool. I missed that interview, man. I've been out and about doing that thing, but I'm gonna have to catch up on that one, man. Was it pretty cool?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. He's a real cool dude, man. Born and bred in LA.
Wow, that
Yeah,
is dope, bro.
yeah, man. Hey, Pablo, listen, man. We got to talk about it. We have to talk about it. So January 6th, that date will always be remembered. It will go down in history because January 6th is the day that Monday Night Raw premieres on Netflix, Pablo.
Yep, that's right,
And
brother.
and they just put it out there that it's gonna be in our neck of the woods, man.
Yep, Los Angeles.
Any uh any thoughts, Paul, on should it I mean, I don't think I've gotten your thoughts or anybody else on the chat. What's up, Bessa Benny? Saludos to the box state, Holmes.
What's up, Benny?
Are you cool with the whole Netflix thing? We just had a fight. Now, this is being brought up all over wrestling media. It's being brought up that the WWE Hall of Famer, Iron Mike Tyson, yes, he is a WWE Hall of Famer, went in there against Jake Paul, and there was a lot of buffering. And there was, I was watching it, and there was a lot of buffering. And now wrestling fans are starting to complain, like, "Hey, what's up with this, man? This is gonna be the product that we're gonna be watching." What's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, man. I was thinking I'm glad it happened, and I heard that that fight is gonna get a lot more eyes than anything the WWE would do. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or if I heard it backwards, but I'm pretty sure I heard it right. That fight, it's good. It's good it happened so they could fix it, bro. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. And yeah, that fight was horrible, but it did set out, man, and it does scare people. Oh no, is this going to be the norm? Are we going to be getting jacked? But nah, I don't think so, man. I think they're gonna fix it, and I don't think WWE is going to get those numbers except for maybe WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think just a regular Monday Night Raw is gonna do those numbers where it should be interfering to that level because it was. I was like, "Dude, what the heck is going on?" I was watching the fight and I'm like, what the heck, man? I had to keep on getting out of Netflix, going back into Netflix. It was
Yeah,
yeah, it wasn't cool. But you're right. It's a regular Monday Night Raw. It's not gonna do those numbers, man.
yeah,
So
that's Mike Tyson, bro. He's gonna bring eyes, bro.
yeah, man. He's a WWE Hall of Famer.
That's right.
So he's definitely gonna bring eyes, man.
Yeah,
Hey, Pablo, are you planning on going to the first Monday Night Raw
yeah,
on
yep.
Netflix?
Yep, me and everybody else in the world. I already signed up for my pre-sale tickets.
Mm,
So, will I get it? Who knows, bro? There's only 20,000 people fit in there.
mhm.
And man, everybody's gonna be there, from Cena to Roman to Cody. Who knows if the Hulkster will make an appearance? The wise man. Who knows who's gonna be there, man? Are you gonna try to be there?
Gosh darn it, man. You know what? I'm gonna make a pitch to be there, but I'm not going gun ho. I'm not
Yeah,
like I got my WrestleMania tickets. I will be at WrestleMania.
right.
So I'll throw my name in the hat, but I'm not gonna try to rig the system to make sure I get a ticket.
Yeah, man, it's gonna go out so fast, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get tickets because I don't know if I'll make Mania. I'll probably make Mania night 2, maybe. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do my best to get there. But if I don't, I don't. I watch it on TV. But the only reason I want to go, bro, is to show my daughter, all these legends that may be there on that first day. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And
mhm.
because where else are you gonna see that besides Mania?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it should be. I mean, I was there for SmackDown. Shoot, I forgot when it premiered on Fox. And they brought out Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. Um, they brought out so many legends, man. We were
Wow.
anticipating Undertaker, but no, man, he never came out.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Yeah, yeah, it would have, man. It would have been really cool. But Pablo, tonight on Monday Night Raw, we got Seth freaking Rollins going in there against Big Bronson Reed. Now, I do want to get into Bronson Reed on what's going on with him at the bloodline, but just sticking with this match, what's your thoughts about this, man? Are you over this rivalry? Were you ever into it? I mean, where do you stand with Seth Rollins and Bronson Reed?
Yeah, it's hard to separate this now that it's being part of the Bloodline saga It's
right.
so hard to separate, bro. Last year, we had Cody and Roman, right? And The
Yeah.
Rock and all that situation. Somehow they fit Seth Rollins into it. It didn't make sense to no one. They're doing it again, man. Right now, they're forcing Seth Rollins into this. You know, it's like, come on, dude. The shoe doesn't fit, man. I'm not really. I wasn't into it, but I gotta say that. What's the guy's name? The big guy, I forget right now, man.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed, he is doing better. I must say that he is being built up the right way. They're building him up because I was so sick of him. I was like, I don't care about this guy, and I still don't. But he's becoming more of a monster that people are believing in. I think the one that doesn't fit everywhere is Seth. You know, that's in
Mm,
my opinion.
okay. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to separate the two. Okay, so when it comes to just these two guys becoming arch nemesis, I mean, I didn't really care for it too much. To me, it was just like whatever. So, all right, I kind of want it to be over so they can move on with Seth Rollins. Yeah, I don't know. I was never really into Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. It just never sold for me. But yeah, it's easy to see what they're trying to do here, where it doesn't belong. And because he's got this rivalry with Seth Rollins, it's kind of easy to see where they're going to go, where the bloodline's going to go ahead and get their partner to team up, because that's what's going to end up happening, isn't it, Pablo?
Yep. And don't get me wrong, man. I know most people say he's the legend, but HBK used to always squirm in the spots, and I think Seth is doing that, man. Seth just wants to be in that main thing going on. And you know, I might eat my words later because later on it might be a good rivalry between him and Roman again. Who knows, you know? But for now, I just feel like they're putting Seth in there. So for the rivalry, nah, I could live with it or without it. You know, it's not the worst thing on Raw. It's not the New Day. You know, it's not that. So yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Afterwards, I could see Seth Rollins going his own way. But what about Bronson Reed? Is he going to stick around with the new bloodline? I guess what you call it.
I doubt it, man. He kind of fits the look.
A little
You
bit.
know, he kind of fits. You know.
So
Hey, have
then,
you noticed? But this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Have you noticed that? Oh my gosh, my Alzheimer's is kicking in, bro. What's his name? In the Bloodline Solo's team, the werewolf,
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu, dude. Have you noticed they've been having him kind of outshine everybody in his team?
A little bit, yeah.
I think he is going to turn on Solo. I think he's going to turn on Solo eventually. And I don't know about Bronson Reed,
You
but
think
I
he's?
huh?
Oh, think we lost Pablo here.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh, I
here.
don't know. Okay.
I'm here. You there?
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. I don't know where it's going, but I think that's what they're hinting to. Because why are they having him like do 10 times better than everybody else on his team? You know, I think eventually he's going to want to take over, and I think it's going to come out eventually, probably with Solo there, like what you said and what everybody's saying, that The Rock is behind them. You know.
Right. Right. So, are you saying eventually there's going to be Jacob Fatu versus Bronson Reed?
Maybe against Solo.
Hmm.
Definitely against Roman. Man, I think if Bronson Reed does stick around, he might join up with Jacob Fatu and them. You know, to have their
Okay.
own little faction with The Rock, and then Solo will go back to his home team. You know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. It didn't make sense for him just to show up and start backing them up for like really no reason. And it's like, all right. So now you get dragged Seth into this as well. And all
Yeah.
right. I guess fine, whatever's. But Pablo, we also got an Intercontinental Championship match tonight with Braun Breaker against Sheamus. How do you like this match?
Uh, they're definitely not going to give Sheamus the belt.
Oh yeah.
Man, Sheamus, I would like to see him get one more run, bro. But I think right now it's all about building Braun Breaker. That guy's going to be one of the future superstars. And unfortunately, standing in his way is a legend in Sheamus, but he needs to go down to put another up.
I think this would be a good match. Sheamus can definitely go, but yeah, man, there's no way they take the strap off of Braun Breaker to give it to Sheamus.
It would be beautiful, but I don't see it happening. I would like to see the old guy get one more shot, one more run, bro. I wouldn't mind.
I think the only time Sheamus drops the belt is if they're looking to move him to the main strap.
Yes.
Because he's just, he's on fire, man.
You're talking about Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Yes, I should. Yeah, Braun Breaker. Yeah,
Yes.
He's on fire. I'm thinking the only time they take the strap, the IC strap from him, is because they're making plans to give him the big strap.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I was watching him fight a couple of weeks ago. He started doing the push-ups like Big Papa Pump.
Oh yeah,
hilarious. Yeah, man.
Hey, Pablo. Going back to SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura comes back.
Right. The GOAT.
Talk to me a little bit about that, man, because LA Knight is my boy. That's my dog. And I thought they started kind of burying him a little bit. It's like, give him some more TV time. It's like, okay, now it looks like he's going to be put in a program against Nakamura, who came back with a little bit of a new look.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, how many times have we seen Nakamura come back just to lose,
Yeah.
He's all evil, demonic. He does all these spells and all these kung fu moves, and then they build him up just to lose, bro. This is the same thing, bro. They can't have LA Knight lose to this guy, bro. He's a mid-carder now. They're trying to put him up that he's something, and the only reason they're putting him up because he is coming. He just came back. Everybody who just comes back, they go up for a little bit, but in no time, Nakamura will be back to a B-lister and back to his rightful place as a mid-carder. Hey, no hate. It's just that's where he belongs, bro. He cannot go over an LA Knight. The fans would not have it. They would just lose tickets. Like, no one wants to be rooting for Shinsuke.
I never really bought into Nakamura.
It was just fun, bro. It was just fun.
Okay, what was fun about it? What?
Everybody likes to laugh at the Chinos, bro. The way he would come out dancing, and is it McAfee? Was it
Pat McAfee, yeah.
Pat McAfee just having fun on the table, and the guitar guy did that. It was just funny, bro, because you don't see Chinos acting like that. And it was just a fun time, bro. Even though he sucked, it was fun. That's all it was, bro. Nobody ever thought he was great. He is great. Yeah. In Japan. In Japan, he was great. Here, he's a mid-carder.
Pablo, people went crazy for him. There are people that think he's great.
Think so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I think his music is pretty cool, and maybe his entrance is all right. But outside of that, I didn't I don't understand why people were so into this dude. I'm like, man, this guy, I don't know. There's nothing there that I really saw where I was just like, yeah, man, this guy's badass.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You know me. I was a big Nakamura fan, but not because he was great, just because he made me laugh. That's all. That's all, dude. If anybody says he's great, like HBK grade or something, no. He's a mid-carder, bro. Sorry. All respect to him.
Hey, Paul, the old bloodline versus the new bloodline. I mean, the story is really starting to heat up a little bit more. It looks like the old crew is starting to get back together, even with the honorary Oos, Sami Zayn. He, getting in there a little bit. Um, the phone call. The phone call to the wise man, Paul Heyman, who we have not seen since he got put through a table. What's your thoughts, man? When do we see the wise man? Because the call did not go through.
Yeah, man, and this is my thoughts on that. Um, you guys are squeaking in the back, bro. It's a baby dog. I can't shut him up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But this is my thoughts on that. Okay, before Paul Heyman left, they stepped on his phone and broke it. I don't know if you remember that.
Okay.
So
I didn't. That's right. I didn't remember that. Okay.
yeah, they broke it before they put him through the table and all that. So when you break your phone, you just go, you keep the same number. But they want us to be under the illusion that somehow he got a new number. So it could be just something as simple as he had to get a new number. He went to go get his phone, and it was just they gave him a new number. Could be that simple. The other two options I see is that somehow he's going to come out with The Rock, or somehow he's going to come out with Brock Lesnar and save the day. Those are my thoughts. I haven't really heard that from nobody, but those are kind of my thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts, bro, on where do you think it's going. And yeah.
First of all, Shadow, it'd be cool to get Jim Cornette on here. I would love to talk to Jim Cornette. All my questions will really be just about Vince Russo. Yeah, chance to talk to Jim Cornette.
Hey, Jim's awesome, bro.
Yeah, he is, man. He is. He was a great manager at one point. Look, when it comes, okay, so I've been waiting for Paul Heyman to come back. I personally thought we are gonna see Paul Heyman before Roman came back, because I'm not really sure. Like, call the wise man, right? And it's like, okay, what's the wise man gonna do? Like, he's not some sort of powerhouse where he's come and help you, whoop some ass or something. Like, what's the why? Now, don't get me wrong, I want him back just because his character is great, but
right,
it would have made sense the other way around. The wise man trying to get the Usos back together, trying to get the crew back together, and hey, where's Roman? Roman's not around, and then Roman just shows up. But if the wise man just shows up, what? I'm not really sure what that does to help them physically, at least.
They're just playing in the storyline that they don't know what to do without him organizing everything. That's all.
All right. Okay. Can it be that he is with The Rock and that he turned heel?
That would be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't really see him coming out with Brock Lesnar, but maybe if he comes with The Rock, showing that he pledges his allegiance with The Rock, and now it's like, okay, Roman, you don't have a wise man. Your wise man is over there with The Rock, who's pulling the strings for the new bloodline. That'd be something.
Yep. And I've ran through that scenario, Cholo, that if that did happen, that somehow in the long run, it's all a setup that when The Rock faces Roman, whenever it happens, Paul Heyman turns back to Roman. You know what I mean? And screws over The Rock, and The Rock takes out back to Hollywood. And yeah.
Man, okay. All right. From what I have been hearing, they're looking to make Rock versus Cody at WrestleMania, or a triple threat match with Rock, Cody, and Roman. Like, that is horrible. And I just heard today that CM Punk, when he comes back, he will be at one of the main events at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I could see that.
But that's Pablo, that's horrible, man. We don't. I don't want to see a triple threat match.
No, no,
Nor do I want.
no.
Nor do I want to see Cody versus Rock
Nah, everybody wants to see Roman and Rock.
1-on-1.
Yep. Yep.
1-on-1. You leave Cody out of it.
Yep. And dude, that would suck if they somehow, if it, let's say we're stuck with that 3. If they somehow got Seth involved in it, that would even be worse, bro. Oh God.
Hey, Shadow, you know what's funny about that is that RVD is slated to make a comeback.
I heard that. I don't know if it's true though. Is it true?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if he's coming back just for one match or as a manager, or I don't know. I don't know if he's coming back as a manager or just to to be a full-time wrestler. I doubt it, but yeah, he is slated to come back at some point.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, he was cool. I'm not sure how well he can still do all these things that he was able to do because he was pretty acrobatic, you know.
Yeah, definitely. He
His
wasn't a Ricochet, but he was up there.
Right, yeah, his style was is gonna be pretty hard to keep up at his age now with the style that he used to wrestle with.
Right. And you know what's so funny about him is that people remember he wasn't an A player, bro. He was like a B plus player, you know. He wasn't like the Rock or Stone Cold, or you know what I mean. He was up there, but he wasn't like the A players. I don't think, you know.
Yeah, no. I did he ever he was never champion, was he?
I think he was intercontinental and stuff like that, but I don't remember him ever getting the big belt. He might have for a quick hot second, you know.
I rem- I remember he challenged Triple H one time for the main strap, but no, he didn't win that match.
Yeah, thank God. That would be a travesty.
Hey, Pablo, speaking about straps, what's your thoughts on the women getting the United States Championship?
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Is that what they decided on?
Yes, that's what they decided on, but they're still keeping it kind of quiet. They're having a tournament on SmackDown just for
Right.
that. It's nothing but oh, that's right. RVD beat Cena for the strap at when WWE was doing ECW.
That makes sense.
Not the original ECW, but yeah, you're right.
The
Yeah, when
revised ECW.
yes, the horrible one that failed. Yeah, that's right.
The one that Vince buried.
Yes. I think it was Edge that speared Cena through a table, and then RVD, got the victory or something like that. But yeah. Good looking out, Spider. No, but the thing is, Pablo, with this women's United States Championship, there's a tournament with nothing but pure SmackDown women on there. So the rumor is, this is just a rumor, that they're gonna have another mid card title for Monday Night Raw. I'm assuming an Intercontinental Championship for the ladies. Do you want some of these mid card straps for the chicks?
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as they don't use it right away to give it to NXT people. Let them give it to somebody like a Charlotte, like a Becky, when it's some of these people to get the belt over so it means something, bro. Like for a while, remember when they did the draft, and they all of a sudden all these people from NXT came over and they were dominating. It made no sense. So as long as they don't do that, I'm with it, bro. I think they deserve it. Some of the women matches are like lately have been awesome, better than some of the men. Some of them.
Yes.
Some of them.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you want to give that strap to somebody like Charlotte, though. I think like Man, Charlotte's royalty, man. She always
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
to
I
be in
get
the
it.
main strap.
Maybe like an Alexa or somebody, but yeah, definitely somebody. Yeah, I get it. You're
When do
right.
you when do you think Alexa comes back?
I heard soon, but could be as late as January, as early as next month. You know, it would be interesting. Is she gonna be? Are the fans gonna receive her past 1 month? If she's not in a good storyline, man, forget about it, man. She's just gonna be a mid Carter because she's basically Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan is her. Alexa used to be the A side, and Liv Morgan was little Alexa. Just look wise. Now Liv Morgan's on top, and see if Alexa could get up there. If not, she's going to be thrown to the mid card.
Well, word is when she does come back, she'll either go to the Wyatt Six or she'll go to the Final Testament.
Final Testament ain't doing nothing, brother. They need to get rid of them, bro.
I, okay. I do like. I don't know if you noticed this, but it looks like they are trying to bring back tag teams. I do like the Authors of Pain. If they can use those dudes, man, they can do something.
Right. No, I agree.
So, yeah. So I mean, you're right. They're not really doing too much, but there's just they're starting to grow just a little bit. But if you start using those two powerhouses, I think you can actually start making some noise. But yeah, let's see when Alexa Bliss comes back. Alexa, good character. She's not much of a great wrestler,
Right.
but I mean, she's a good character. People do care about what she does.
Yeah, man. And speaking of, just like Alexa, man, she's been somebody who's been there forever that we could appreciate. She's been in bad storylines, good storylines, but she's consistent. She was until she got hurt or pregnant or whatever it was. And I realized the other day when I was watching Bailey how like blessed in a sense as you watch TV, that we have somebody like Bailey who can still create excitement. Bailey's getting towards the tail end of her career a little, and I appreciate some of those old ones that are going, still going strong and still give us some excitement, man. It's pretty cool, you know.
Yeah. Well, Monday Night Raw is starting to kick off, man. The whole weird thing to me is still this Bronson Reed linking up with the new bloodline. Like for what? And he's not a part of it. And not only that, he's on Monday Night Raw. Like what is the hell is going on here, man?
Yeah, I get it, man. I feel the same. Bro. They're just trying to force Seth into it again, bro.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen. But all right, well, look, Liv Morgan is making her way down to the ring with Raquel Rodriguez. That's another one, Raquel Rodriguez, man. I think she's got a somewhat of a bright future right now. Raquel is to Shawn Michaels what I'm saying. I'm sorry, is to Liv Morgan what Diesel was to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, and she's doing a good job right now, bro. Her character right now, this is where she needed to be. All that goody two shoes girl didn't work, bro. This is what she needs to be, and she's believable. She's looking in this role. She looks good, man. I dig it, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we will check out of here so we could check out Monday Night Raw as we inch closer to the Survivor Series.
Fire.
Yeah, man. All right. Hey, man. Gracias, Pablo. Man, it's been a long time, but it seems like, man, I'll tell you, it seems like we haven't done this for a while. All right, man.
2 months.
That is Pablo from the LA Times, Solo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shout out to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.
And I